So you have decided to seek treatment for sleep apnea. Amazing, so here's what to expect when bringing your new night guard home. Firstly, what does a night guard do? It is essentially a plate that helps to alleviate the difficulty breathing or snoring you may be experiencing. As you seat the night guard in your mouth, your lower jaw tends to move forward so that the tongue doesn't block your airway. By doing so, this can result in a better and restful sleep without the harm of choking. When using a mouthguard for the first time, it will feel very odd to your mouth. Your mouth will produce a lot of saliva as it thinks it's food, so don't be alarmed, this is very normal in the first 2 weeks. Your mouth will feel twice as big with the new appliance in, and that's because your mouth isn't used to it. So we do recommend placing it 30 minutes to an hour before you sleep, just so that it has time to adjust. That way it's easier to fall asleep once you become more comfortable with it. Gradual build-up of the night guard. So the first few days will always be the hardest. You may even find that it falls out during your sleep, so don't worry if it does initially. Some people flick it out without even knowing so. If you also wake up during the night and you wish to take it out, then feel free to do so. Do not push yourself at all. Even 2 hours of sleep initially is a very good start. It will roughly take 1 to 2 weeks to fully adapt to it. Just like new shoes, it will start to feel tight at the beginning, but as you continue to wear it, it will start to become more comfortable. Some things you may experience include increased saliva, as we just mentioned, jaw discomfort, and tooth tenderness. This is due to the fact that the plate creates forces on the teeth. You will feel sore in the initial phase, but the pain should go away after 5 to 10 minutes. You may also notice that your snoring will lessen, or perhaps your sleep quality has improved, but don't be discouraged if you don't see signs early on. It will take time. Some people experience what we call a sleep debt, which is basically tiredness that has built up over the years. So allow 1 to 2 weeks of quality sleep before you notice any difference. Adjusting your plate. So your night guard can be adjusted until you recognize improvements in your sleep. This can be done so on a weekly basis in 1mm increments. Try not to increase the adjustment too suddenly, for example going from 1 to 3, as doing so can result in immense jaw pain. Feel free to pause and follow this guide on how to adjust your plate. The adjustment should stop once you find a sweet spot that is comfortable for you. If you snore and have sleep apnea, just because the snoring is gone, this doesn't necessarily mean that your sleep apnea is also gone. So continue with the adjustments until you feel more refreshed and you find that you're not choking or feeling restless during the day. If you snore but you don't have sleep apnea, you may not get rid of the snoring 100%. The goal is to move the jaw forward the minimum amount until an acceptable level of snoring remains, and also to the satisfaction of your sleeping partner. After 5 weeks, the team at Tooth Heaven will assess any improvements and whether your sleep is on the right track. To help monitor any changes, we recommend using an app such as SnoreLab to help measure your snoring levels and have an idea of how your sleep quality is improving. Because your bite becomes settled in the night guard, you may wake up in the morning and find that your teeth are out of alignment. And this is why we provide you with an AM aligner to settle the teeth back to its usual bite. This is what it looks like, and if your dentist hasn't molded it already, place it under warm running water and mold it along your teeth. Gently squeeze the aligner for 5 seconds on and then 5 seconds off in your usual bite. Repeat this until your bite settles back to normal. This should roughly take 1 to 2 minutes, but for some it may take longer, so if it does, perform the jaw exercises as seen on the screen. Here's what to do if you encounter any problems. So feel free to call us anytime. The cost will cover any visits and concerns for the next 12 months after getting your first night guard. Make sure at each dental visit you do bring your appliance along. For example, if you end up requiring a filling or a crown, your dentist will make sure that the fit of the appliance is not affected. Sometimes a simple adjustment to the appliance may be required. In terms of cleaning your night guard, you can use a denture cleaning tablet, for example Polydent, to soak the plate in for 15 minutes in cold water. Otherwise, here is a very simple video on how to clean your plate using liquid soap and water. Enjoy! So liquid soap, put a little bit in, using cold running water, scrub it all around. All the little debris and plaque that builds up, and just let it air dry.
Hey there! If what we just spoke about speaks to you or someone you might know of and you'd like to find out more, we're more than happy to have a chat with you just by clicking on the links below. You can also contact us directly on our phone number on the number listed on this sign. And if you don't already know about this, we do accept online appointments as well. And you can book yourself online from our own website. Now, this video is just part of what we believe in Tooth Heaven, which is changing lives one tooth at a time. Until the next time we see you, thank you for watching and take care. Bye now.